have it with the person.
Oh, in the corner.
Oh,
Right here.
Go ahead.
Yep. Hi. Um, Raoul, you did an amazing job with this film, and I I did not know about Ernest Cole before watching this film and reading about it. And I'm a huge fan of I Am Not Your Negro as well. And so the similarities I saw between the two, like using Lakeith Stanfield's voice as Ernest and using Samuel L. Jackson's voice as James Baldwin. And I'm wondering, what is the process to like directing an actor where they will only be doing a voiceover as that person, and also kind of with this one, this kind of posthumous, like kind of like from beyond the grave sort of ending of narrating his own life. And I'm just wondering what the process is when you're sitting down with the actors and they're taking on this voice, but also even you as a writer, like kind of co-writing that ending, since it was essentially after he died. I'm just wondering what that process was like, and thought it was really creative.
Thank you. Well, this is two different process. The work with the actor. First of all, those are two great actors. So it's part of a casting. You make a list of people who you think could be the right person to not narrate the movie, because I refuse to use that term, because they're not narrating, they are the characters. And that's what I asked of them. And both of them, they knew it's not about, putting a distance with the text and having a very monotonous reading, great reading, but it's still like a dead story for me. So it's about being totally the actor. When Baldwin is telling the story, it is Baldwin. When Ernest is telling the story, it's Ernest. And both actors knew exactly how to deal with it. They knew they have to be in character constantly. So and both of them were stage actors as well. So they know how to carry a character on stage and keep that character during the whole duration. So once I made my choice of casting them, I knew that I was in good hands. I didn't need to tell them, to give them a lot of direction beyond saying, you are the character, so it's your game. And at that stage, whatever they do, they know, I know when they are out of the character. And by the way, when we rehearse or when we record, they correct themselves automatically, themselves, without me intervening, because they know, okay, that note was not in character. Let me do it again. So that's how it happened. The second question that was about, I don't remember. Oh yeah, this came as we were working on the film, on the dramatization of the film, the dramatic of the film. It's the idea that, of course, I could not end the film in the disappearance of Ernest or his death. It was really about finding some uplifting ending. And of course, the history of South Africa of the time, the whole history of the anti-apartheid fight, it was important to finish with the liberation of Mandela and the opening of a new world for South Africa. And it's a coincidence as well that he died the same week as the liberation of Mandela from prison. So I had to find a dramatic way to make those two lines of story, two storyline to meet and to complete themselves. And it was obvious for me that he's the one telling the story, so he has to tell it until the end, whether his body is not there anymore, but his soul is still there.